Welcome to Sarasas Samutsaran School. This is Science Matayam 2, and I am teacher Carla Circolado. Okay, let's begin our lesson by reading our vocabulary words. So listen carefully as I read the first set of words. Opaque, opaque. Transparent, transparent. Transmit, transmit. Now repeat after me. Opaque, transparent, transmit. Very good. Now listen again as I read the second set of words. Translucent, translucent. Mirror, mirror. Materials, materials. Now repeat after me. Translucent, mirror, materials. Very good. Now listen again as I read the third and last set of words. Refraction, refraction. Glass, glass. Reflective, reflective. Now repeat after me. Refraction, glass, reflective. Okay, now let's practice reading and also spelling for these three words. Let's read together and spell together. Number 1, transparent. T-R-A-N-S-P-A-R-E-N-T. Transparent. Number 2, mirror. M-I-R-R-O-R. Mirror. And number 3, transmit. T-R-A-N-S-M-I-T. Transmit. Very good. So today, we will review what we have discussed last time. We will talk about materials and light transmission. We will talk about these materials. Number 1, transparent. Number 2, translucent. Number 3, opaque and reflective. We will also see many examples of these materials. So hope you are ready. Let's begin. So let's move on to our topic for today, which is in Unit 1, Light. If you have your books, get your books and open on page 8. Page 8, Unit 1, Light. So today, our topic is materials and light transmission. Everybody repeat after me. Materials and light transmission. Very good. So materials is everywhere. Okay, we can see many materials around us. And today we will see how these materials respond to light in different ways. So the first one is transparent materials. Everybody repeat after me. Transparent materials. Very good. So transparent materials transmit most of the light that falls on them. Repeat after me. Transparent materials transmit most of the light that falls on them. Very good. So the example given here is a glass of orange juice. So we can see what's inside the glass because the material is transparent. Okay, so let's say that these arrows are the light rays. And this rectangle right here is the surface of the transparent materials. So we can see that the light rays goes through the transparent materials. Okay, so the light waves or the light rays can go through a transparent material. Okay, it transmits all of the lights. That's why we can see what's inside this glass, which is the orange juice. Okay, now let's move on to the second. Okay, the next one is translucent materials. Everybody, translucent materials. Very good. Allow some light to travel through them. Again, translucent materials allow some light to travel through them. Very good. So the example for the translucent material is this plastic bottle which contains the orange juice. Okay, we can see from this image, we can see what's inside, but it's rough or blurred. Okay, because the material is translucent materials. Okay, so let's see the arrows again. As you can see, the arrows did not go through directly. Okay, this is the surface of a translucent materials. Okay, you can see the arrows bended. Okay, when they enter the surface of this material or the translucent materials, the light bended. That's why we cannot see right through this material clearly. Okay. Now let's see one more type of material. The third one is the opaque materials. Everybody repeat after me. Opaque materials. Very good. So opaque materials do not transmit any light. Repeat after me. Opaque materials do not transmit any light. Very good. So the example here is the cup of a bottled juice or water. Okay, this is the cup. So we cannot see right through the cup, right? Because the light cannot transmit or goes through. Okay, let's see the arrow again. This is the surface of an opaque material. As you can see, the light rays or the waves did not enter the surface, the material, because the light cannot go through or cannot transmit. That's why we cannot see inside or through this cup. Okay, next. The next material is the reflective materials. Everybody repeat after me. Reflective materials. Very good. Reflective materials do not let any light pass through, but bounce off all the light that falls on them. Again. Very good. So this is an example of a reflective material. Okay, this is a spoon. Spoon is what we use for eating. Okay, As you can see, the light did not pass through. Okay, it does not transmit inside the spoon. That's why we cannot see inside the spoon, because the light just bounced off the spoon. Okay, let's see the arrows again. So this is the surface of the reflective material, which is the spoon. As you can see, the arrows hit the surface and then bounce off the material. Okay, you can see the arrows right here. They hit a definite angle, then they bounce at the same direction. Okay, they did not transmit or pass through the material, but they bounce. Okay, they bounces off the material. It's called reflective materials. Okay. So let's summarize what we talked about. We talked about these examples from the picture that we see, okay? So the glass is a transparent material because we can see right through it clearly, okay? Because this material has a smooth surface. The next one is the plastic bottle, which is translucent. Okay, we cannot see directly or see through it. Some of the light does not go through. Lights are bended when it transmitted. The next one is the bottle cup. This is an opaque material which does not transmit any light at all. And then last one is a spoon, which is a reflective material because it does not transmit light but bounces all the lights that falls on them. Okay? Alright, let's see more examples of each materials. Okay, let's find more objects and let's identify how they transmit the light. The first one is transparent. Okay, we know that the light goes through or passes through a transparent material. So what example can we give? Number one is water. We can see right clearly through the water because the light passes through water. Next one, windshield. We can see right through clearly inside the windshield. Okay, we can see what's outside. We can see the cars, the people. Okay, because windshield is a transparent material. And the next one is cellophane. Okay, cellophane glass, this one, when you look inside or outside this glass, you can see right through it because cellophane are transparent materials. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Translucent material. So we know that translucent material does not transmit all the lights. Okay, that's why the lights are bended when they get through. That's why it's not clear. Okay, so let's see some examples. Everybody repeat after me. Waxed paper, tissue paper, frosted glass. Very good. So these three examples are all translucent. Okay, I think we've already all seen a waxed paper. We cannot see clearly through waxed paper. Same as the tissue paper and the frosted glass. We can see the light, the brightness. We can see the shadow, but we cannot see clearly inside a frosted glass. Okay, next material is an opaque material. Okay, opaque material, as we already discussed, the light does not transmit. Okay, it does not passes through an opaque material. Okay, so let's see some example. Everybody repeat after me. Brick, chessboard, plate. Very good. So the brick, once the light hit the brick, we cannot see right through it. Okay, we cannot see what's on the other side of this brick because the light does not transmit through the brick. Another example is the chessboard. We can see the surface of each chessboard, but we cannot see right through chessboard. Another one is the plate. Plate is another example of an opaque material. We cannot see right through the plate. What we see is just the surface of a plate. Okay, and there's many more examples. When you look around you, you will find more opaque materials. Okay, and the last one would be the reflective material. Okay, reflective material does not transmit lights as well, but all the light that hits the surface or the boundary, they all bounces back. Okay, they bounces back. Most of the reflective materials are smooth, has smooth surface. Okay, that's why all the lights that hits the boundary or the surface are in one direction. Okay, so here's some examples. Can you please repeat after me? Reflector, mirror, mirror ball. Very good. So this is a reflector. Usually, they use this one in photo shoots. Okay. When the light hits the reflector, the light will bounce back. Okay. And another example is a mirror. Okay, this is a very good example of a reflective material because the light, when the light hits a smooth surface of a mirror, the light bounces back in same direction. That's why we can see our reflection very clearly. Okay, another one is the mirror ball. Okay, they use this in disco or clubs. When the light hits the mirror ball, the lights will bounce back into the places, okay, into places. And it will reflect many different colors of light. That's why it is a reflective material. Summary. For this topic, what we talk about is the materials and the light transmission. The first material is a transparent material, which all the lights transmits through a surface transparent material. The next one is the translucent materials, which not all the light does not transmit. The next one is the opaque materials, which all the light does not transmit into an opaque material. The next one is reflective. All the lights does not transmit but bounce off the materials. We have given many examples for these materials. Okay, now let's move on to our summary. For this topic, what we talk about is the materials and the light transmission. The first material is a transparent material, which all the lights transmits through a surface transparent material. The next one is the translucent materials, which not all the light does not transmit. The next one is the opaque materials, which all the light does not transmit into an opaque material. The next one is reflective. All the lights does not transmit but bounce off the materials. We have given many examples for these materials. So hope you all learn. in that topic, and we will do our exercise right now. Please bring out the piece of paper or your notebooks and write activity number, the date, and the month and the year. Okay. Enumeration. For numbers 1, 2, give 2 examples of a transparent materials. Give 2 examples of transparent materials. Number 3 and 4. Give 2 examples of translucent materials. Give 2 examples of a translucent materials. Number 5 and 6. Give 2 examples of an opaque materials. Give 2 examples of an opaque materials. And number 7 and 8. Give 2 examples of a reflective materials. Okay. Thank you so much, students, for listening today and paying attention for our topic. Okay, don't forget to wash your hands, wear your mask, stay at home, and eat healthy. We will see you soon. Goodbye. And paying attention for our topic. Okay, don't forget to wash your hands, wear your mask, stay at home, and eat healthy. We will see you soon. Goodbye.